I wasn't going to do an update on the river today, but the numbers are changing so fast, so I thought I'd just have to. Now, it was a hard day at work, and I was a bit lazy to go out, so I just sent the drone out. Let's look at the numbers. I want to look at the Vaal River and Vaal Dam first again, but this time I want to look in a little bit more detail. They're showing 1,200 cubic inflow currently, and then a steep drop-off in the inflow. But if we look at the actual flow rates of the rivers, the Waterval, the Vaal, the Wilge and the Liebenberg Vlei rivers, we get a total of about 950 cubics. And if you then look at higher up in the Liebenberg Vlei, the peak is still higher up. The same with the Vaal above the Grootdraai Dam. The flow there is still higher than the current outflow of the dam, so there's a lot more water on its way down. So this is not going to drop off, and that means that the forecast either for the maximum capacity that it will reach will go up to 110% or more, or they will open up more floodgates and let more water down. If we look at the Bloemhof, you have the water from the Vaal River coming down, but you also have the Vals and the Vet rivers feeding in from the side, as well as the Renoster C7H19, which we find no reading. But stage 2, so there is water coming there. Now the river coming down the Vaal is already at 824 cubic, and you have also the Vals feeding into it. The current inflow from the Vaal at Glipdrift into the dam, Bloemhof Dam, is 600. At the dam, it is showing the inflow estimate to go up to 800, but it looks like this will probably be more as well. The forecast here for the maximum peak reached 108%. At least they have already opened up some of the sluice gates, so they're releasing some water to counteract this high peak. But this will still go to, my estimate, if you draw this line up, around 110%, maybe a little bit more. Then the Rietrivier, the one river that doesn't, the Riet and Modder, that doesn't add to a dam somewhere, you're looking at 21 plus 70, that's about another 100 cubics roughly. And then looking at the orange side, where there's a lot more water, Aliwal North's gone up to 2,870 cubics. And the Kraai, 300 cubic, Caledon at 90 cubic. So there is a lot of water on its way into the Gariep Dam, and you can see the Gariep Dam is already shot up to 106%. Outflow from Gariep is already 915 cubic. It's showing a spill of 360 cubic, which means that the other 600, now what, 580 cubic or so is used for electricity generation. And you're seeing full electricity generation at Van der Kloof as well, and it's already spilling. It's at 103%. Van der Gariep Dam is showing another big increase in the inflow, but this is peaking at about 2,600, so this is still going to go up, which means it's probably going to reach 111+%. Outflow is going to reach about 1,300 cubic, and that 1,300 plus a little bit maybe is showing as a forecast inflow into Van der Kloof, and a peak at Van der Kloof of 108%, 107 going up to close to 108%. Outflow, this is about 1,100 cubic. So on the lower orange, we can expect from Bloemhof, it depends on how they handle it, roughly 800 cubic and 1,100 from the orange. So it's going to be a full river again, close to 2,000 cubics. Currently at Katlani, it's only 400 cubic, and around here it's 300 cubic. So a lot more water on its way to us. The weathercast for the next 3 days, weather forecast is showing roughly 20 millimeters, 11, so it's about, let's say 12 millimeters average in this catchment area, most of it. And then over the next 5 days, it's showing more, going up to 60 millimeters in the heavier areas. At least it doesn't look as dark as it did a while ago. Then looking again at Port Elizabeth, we should see that the forecast has diminished there. the catchment area showing about 20 millimeters, where it only a couple of days ago showed about 70 millimeters. Anyways, that means we're going to have another flood on the Orange River yet again, but at least not nearly as bad as it is in the Lowveld at the moment. We do hope everybody is safe on that side, and we'll see you on the next one. Cheers.